Hello y'all, this is the Road to 56 mod for Hearthstone 4. It extends the timeline to 1956, so you play longer, has a lot of new focuses, and expands the tech tree as well. We're going to be playing as a nation above Greece and below Romania. That's right, the Tsardom of Bulgaria. These starting national spirits aren't very nice. The only thing remotely positive is giving a boost to fascist diplomacy. We have 12 divisions in the army. Looking at the navy, we don't have a navy. And looking at the air force, we have 2 air wings. For the commanders, we have tons of generals and a single field marshal. For our military research, we are up to date for the infantry kit, and in the armor we have basic tanks, and you can see a lot of different types of tanks here from the USSR, Germany, and even France. Mechanized, motorized, and armored cars are all now in the armor category of technology. We'll have to research artillery and checking out the airplanes, the aircraft we have available. We have basic interwar fighters and nothing else, unfortunately. The Bulgarian fighters and the Bulgarian bombers to the right do have their own models, it looks like, so that's very nice work done by the team of Road to 56. Like I was saying earlier, we just have tanks from so many different countries, like Italian tankettes, Panzers, Czech designs, and USSR designs as well, and French, like the ARL-44. Let's start the focus tree by remembering the Ternabo Constitution. Bulgaria has a lot of variety in the government, tons of different advisors, some companies that are flavor only, they are unique to Bulgaria, and tons of diverse choices for the military staff. We're going full democracy, so we'll just take the paths below the Ternabo Constitution one. That particular focus is closed off until we get enough support for our party, so we'll just focus on the industry. To get support faster, we have a national spirit, and we'll get a democratic reformer advisor. Oh nice, renewal of the Rome protocols. That should keep them from working together with Germany at least. Bad time to be Uruguay. They're dead, and the democratic opposition is forming within the country. Kyle Severnod, the Prime Minister, is put out of the government, getting rid of the fascist and government national spirit. The elections are taking place. We have 3 choices, the DP, BCNS, and the BRSP. We'll go with the middle option, the BCNS, that will put Nikola Petkov in charge of the country, and he has to trade independent agrarianist. Nikola Petkov was one of the leaders of the BCNS, known in English as the Bulgarian Agrarian National Union. He was tried and executed soon after Soviet control in post-war Bulgaria. Once we get to it, we will discredit absolutionists, but first we'll abolish the Tsardom. The name is now the Republic of Bulgaria, and we'll establish our opposition to the fascists. France has gone fascist, which is a little concerning, and a little bit more closer to home is Greece, who also went the same way. Why, United Kingdom? We're just trying to join. We need protection. Economic and land reform is completed, unlocking a decision that will give us more building slots and stability. This is the last focus of the BCNS branch of the focus tree. Form the Orange Guard. It will give us a national spirit, conscripted peasantry that will allow us to recruit more troops, and that's good because we may be fighting fascist or communist at this point. Honestly, I expected Greece wanting to attack us first before Yugoslavia, but we'll be ready. With that threat of war approaching, we do need to kick our military in high gear, and we'll go down this military part of the focus tree and eventually become the Prussia of the Balkans. What was the fledgling military industry is now the developing military industry. Italy, Hungary, and Austria formed the Pact of Rome that will stop them from joining the Axis and probably stop Germany from taking Austria. A very interesting matchup. We're going to have communist Portugal fight the fascist French state. Greece declares war on Turkey, and we get to watch all of it from our southern border. Italy is looking to the Balkans, and they have absorbed Albania. The focus tree encourages 2 different military doctrines. Let's go with the superior firepower. The Dutch join the Axis, and Portugal has lost the war to France, becoming a puppet. Greece beat Turkey with the help of Germany, who took a bit of land there. Turkish Empire is now a puppet, and so is the broken off Kurdish state, which became a puppet of the German Reich. This situation looks grim for Czechoslovakia because of the whole Sudetenland crisis. France joins the Axis and becomes one of the major powers of that faction, who is fighting Czechoslovakia because of that whole claims issue. Romania was also defeated in that war, and so now we're sandwiched between 2 different Axis countries. Let's send a request to the United Kingdom to join the Allies. Hopefully they'll accept this time. They're not a concern currently, but to be better safe than sorry, we'll sign a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union. Poland is getting murdered as usual in Hardspire 4 games, but we have joined the Allies. We're in it now, and all we need now is the USA to join up with us. Sweden is attacking Finland. They went communist and joined the Comintern. There's some good news. The USA joined the Allies, securing North America for our faction. A call to arms has appeared. The USA wants our help fighting the German Reich in tons of different little nations. We're going to have to say no for now. To prepare for World War II, we're going to build tons of bunkers in the northern and southern part of Bulgaria. Poland is gone, and somehow Bolivia got involved and was puppeted in the peace treaty. The Empire of Japan joins the Axis. They aren't exactly at peace, they are fighting China at the moment. The Dutch Reich was capitulated, and the British have took all their territory, and they may be looking to advance into Germany. Not really surprising, but China joins the Allies, tying their war with Japan to ours. The British were pushed out of the Netherlands. The Greeks invade Ireland while the Allies invade Greece, and battles rage on in Syria. The Empire of Japan declares war on the Soviet Union, and Italy declares war on Spain. It is now basically Comintern versus the Axis because of Japan, and they'll be shifting a lot of units around on the border. While the German Reich is distracted on the Eastern Front with the Soviet Union, Denmark has decided to declare war on them. Australia joins the Comintern, and the UK begins the Balkan Diplomatic Initiative. We've just been waiting for the perfect chance to push south and north while the Axis is busy, and this is the best chance we got, so let's join in. We only have so many divisions, so we'll aggressively push into Greece while advancing very slowly into what was Romania, now held by the Germans. Greece falls, so we'll transfer some divisions over to Turkey to take care of the Turkish Empire and the Germans there. Hungary was able to get some land from Yugoslavia, maybe because they have the Pact of Rome behind them. Hungary claims overlordship over Slovakia. I think that's held by the German Reich, so they may have to fight for that. Denmark is advancing deep into the Axis. They already took out the Dutch, and it looks like the Germans will be next, and Americans keep landing all over France. The days are numbered for the European Axis members, and Japan isn't doing too well either, having to fight both China and the Soviet Union. The Republic of Korea emerges and becomes a member of the Allies. Japan is now in a civil war with the state of Japan fighting the Empire of Japan on the home islands. There's the event Japanese Civil War. It looks like Japan is going to fall very soon. The war is over in Europe, and the borders of the continent will be reshaped entirely. The Empire of Japan is making their last stand in the capital of Tokyo. Yugoslavia can't catch a break. First they gave land to Hungary, and now they're being invaded by that same country. The World War is over. The Republic of China got bigger, and over in Europe everything looks a little bit more different. The USSR took a lot, and it's just different overall with a lot of land changes. In Africa too, like a huge South Africa and Bulgaria, we got parts of Turkey and Greece. I'm going to end the video here. Road to 56 can go in a whole lot of different directions, so if you enjoyed the mod, make sure to check it out in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications. Have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later.